there is now going to be resolution to the Jalen Brunson saga. Jalen Brunson, as you guys all know, came out of Villanova, second-round pick. No one thought he would do a goddamn thing. Turned in to be a very serviceable, very good point guard for the Dallas Mavericks alongside Luka Doncic. How good was he? He was so good that he ended up balling out while Luka Doncic was nursing a bum ankle in the early start of the playoffs, won him some games against the Utah Jazz, sent Utah Jazz into a spiral where their franchise is now just hiring random decision makers. We don't even know why. So, now he's a free agent. What's going to happen? According to reports, the Mavs are now quote-unquote resigned to the fact that the New York Knicks are Jalen Brunson's preferred destination. Wow. Just 3 days ago, the Mavs thought that they were Jalen Brunson's preferred destination. Maybe 3 weeks ago, we had Mark Cuban, owner of the Mavs, saying that nobody could offer as much money as they could. Well, let me just tell you about some numbers, Mr. Cuban. See if you're down with this. If you dig into Jalen Brunson's life a little bit, you're going to say to yourself, well, Knicks were always a potential destination for him and probably his preferred destination ever since the Mavs threw a little bit of shade at him. First of all, Jalen Brunson's father, Rick Brunson. What do you think he does for a living? Where do you think he resides? He's an assistant for the New York Knicks. Oh, well, that's interesting. Would have liked to know that if I'm Mark Cuban beforehand as I'm doing a little calculations in a little math school at the deadline. Number 2, Jalen Brunson from New Brunswick, New Jersey, just outside of New York City. Second of all, Leon Rose, head decision maker for the New York Knicks, the man of mystery we do not see, we do not hear. Apparently a lifelong friend of the Brunsons. Held Jalen Brunson when he was just a week old. Rick Brunson, Jalen's dad, literally Leon Rose, who is a former agent, literally Leon Rose's first client. You think that says anything? The first client you get, baby, is like your first hit. Your first hit single. What? Not like your first drug hit, Brock. Where is your mind going? His son, Sam Rose. Is currently Jalen Brunson's agent. Jalen Brunson's first agent, if you're doing a little math school in your head, who do you think it was? Yeah, it was Leon Rose. Before Leon Rose left CAA, Jalen Brunson was his agent. There is no fucking way Jalen Brunson is going back to Dallas. And if you think about why, in addition to all the family ties, how much do you think Leon Rose is going to give his first client's son, who's like his family member? Do you think he's going to lowball him? The guy that goes to Thanksgiving with him and goes to family functions and held him when he was an infant. Do you think he's going to lowball that guy? No. You know he's not. The Knicks are apparently willing to pay Jalen way over market value, which the Mavs believe is his current value of $88 million over 4 years. According to Mark Stein, the Knicks are prepared to offer 4 years and over $100 million for Jalen. Up to $110 million for 4 years for Jalen Brunson. Mark, that's a lot of money for this guy. A guy that was a second-round pick who literally was hoping for 4 years, $56 million last year at this time of year. Mark Cuban said that there was no amount of money that would snatch Brunson away from the Mavs. And that's a lie. Apparently, the number is $100+ million over 4. Bye-bye, bitch. Bye-bye. And what do the Mavs do now? I don't know. They're not getting another point guard. They're going to have to figure it out with Spencer Dinwiddie and Luka Doncic. Good thing Luka's only 21 years old and he's getting skinny because the championship window right now does not look or appear to be open as of today, June 28th, 2022.